Sonder. When I say that word, Brent Faiyaz might pop into your mind with a group that he's a part of called Sonder. What does Sonder even mean? It means to have a profound feeling of realizing that everyone, including strangers passing in the street, have a life as complex as your own, which they are constantly living despite one personal lack of awareness of it. Some people even go out of their way to get this word tattooed on their body. But when I hear the word Sonder, I think of Sonder Son. Sonder Son is Brent Faiyaz' solo debut album. Leading to the album, he dropped 2 EPs, Into Under Sonder, which is a band he's a part of, and AM Paradox, which he dropped under his own name. Sonder Son released in the fall of 2017 and has 12 songs and being a total of 42 minutes long, and with a bonus track called Make Love, which he dropped 4 months after the initial release of the album. The first track on this album is titled Home. At the start of the song, we hear his mother talking to him about his grades and trying to find out what's going on with him.
Please explain to me how the you go to school every single day and then bring home all F's? What are you doing all day?
In the song, he expresses that he's afraid to go home because his mom found out that he hasn't been doing what he's supposed to.
I remember being scared to go home, cause my mama found out I did wrong.
Then he talks about how he writes lyrics to keep his mind at peace with the bar.
There was a time where all I needed was a pencil, just to keep the stresses of this cold world out my mental life.
But he doesn't tell this to his mom because she ends up sending him back up to his room with the line,
Tell you what, take upstairs, and I don't want to see your face if you can't answer none of my fucking questions.
Gang Over Love is track 2 on the album. In this song, he talks about the time he was in high school. We hear at the time he had a job and still had no money, but he was always focused on his music and what he really wanted to do.
I was celebrating, I didn't have a dime, but I was always focused. I ain't waste no time.
He then talks about how he used to skip classes and not care at all about his grades, and this would lead to him failing the 9th grade.
I remember we would cut class, but teachers used to hate me. Didn't give a damn about my grades. It's probably why we failed the 9th grade, me and my dog.
These 2 tracks give us a good perspective into what his younger life was. When his mom started to ask him why he was failing classes and what was going on with him, Gang Over Love gives us an explanation on why he was failing those classes, saying that he was cutting class and never even cared about his grades in the first place. The First World Problems / Nobody Cares is the 4th track. This song can be split into 2 songs. He starts off by talking about the things that most people would be embarrassed about, like having to wash his clothes in the sink and having a low-paying job. He says that he doesn't care about other people's opinions as long as he pays rent.
I don't give a damn about what they think, as long as I pay rent.
He also says that there could be worse things going on than these obstacles that he's facing in the moment. Later in the song, the beat cuts off and we hear more of like a slam poetry performance from Brent.
Everybody want a motherfucking band, so be man.
Right after that, he gets into a state where he talks to the listener, asking them if they're really close with their friends as they think they are.
If you borrow money cause it's life or death, would they ask you for your money back?
Here he states if your friend will care more about the money or about you. LA is the 7th track on this album. The song is one of my personal favorites and honestly it's underrated. The instrumental and storytelling is actually really good. He starts with the song by saying that Los Angeles is a city of angels and demons and asks himself, is that really the place for him?
In the city of angels, in the land of God, in the city of demons, it's a land for us.
We then hear him come back on the track saying that while he's waiting to get into the club, he sees people just walking right in and says that he's going to be in there one night manifesting his future. While he's in LA, he struggles with money and having no food to eat.
Bitch, don't feel for real, cause I still ain't ate a meal.
And he's doing everything he can, like small shows, just to get him by. But besides all of the negatives, he is proud that he's doing something with his life and not just
Being broke, brought him back at home.
I know I didn't talk about every individual song on here because honestly that would just be way too long. And it's probably better for y'all to listen to the album fully. I'm just here to put my opinion out there. Do know that this album is an R&B album, but it definitely does have some rapping in there. If you didn't know, Brent was originally a rapper, but found more success in singing than rapping. But he definitely can. That's really all I have left for you guys. Thank you for your time. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.